The patch.
Let's talk about the Ultra Street Fighter 4 1.04 update. All the characters got at least something. Even in some cases, it's very small.
Rose.
Just super small stuff. But everybody got something, and they also put in Omega mode. Now, I have not actually tried Omega mode yet. I put in a decent amount of work on all the characters I care about for Ultra.
Patchways, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but Omega I haven't tried yet.
I've only messed with Cammy in Omega mode.
What did you think? I heard she was good.
I heard she's really good. I'm not sure. I might have been missing something that makes her that broken, but she's got some godlike stuff.
Does she?
Holy crap! There's some really cool things that she can do.
Okay.
Like there's this one, like she can hit punch off of Hooligan, and she immediately tumbles to the ground. Like she goes whoop, and she just lands on the ground. So it's like the Decapre fake.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the 3 different punches go different distances. So if you do like fierce into Hooligan, you can dive to either side of the character and keep the sequence going. Like you can cancel normals into dive kick. Like you can just do cross up short into dive kick and it combos.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, you could, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. She looks ridiculous. Like I'm not sure what they're saying by making her like she's obviously top. But
Yeah.
You know me and Cammy, right? I mean that's what I've always said. But dude, she was pretty ridiculous, dude. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And obviously there are a couple of problems. The Gen Infinite, the Genfinite.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Ibuki Infinite also.
Yeah, the Buki one is really hard. That thing is like 1 frame timing.
Yeah,
I mean, the guy, you could tell he programmed it into the computer and had it loop.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but
again, we just mash short.
I think you have to chain jab into short, and then you can do short forever. And it's also infinite block, obviously. So.
That's it.
Yeah. I hope they patch that.
I hope they patch that too, because I would like to take the mode a little bit more seriously. Some of what I've seen looks really cool, dude. Bison combos look amazing.
Bison looks
really good.
Yeah.
I heard T-Hawk combos were ridiculous.
Oh, really? Okay. I did mess with Zangief in Omega mode a little bit after I turned off the stream. I think did he?
That's what I heard.
I might have missed that part. Okay.
I don't know.
He didn't feel that different to me. He has the jankiest special move. Oh my god, like
okay.
You do quarter circle forward plus kick, and I think they tried to do EX.
Okay.
Remember how EX he had that little stomp super?
Oh yeah, little stompy.
So you know his close up short where he does that. I don't even know which button it is. He does that weird kick where it looks like he kind of kicks the ground in front of him.
Yeah, that's short.
Close up short. So he does that like twice as a special move. So he goes like kick, and then he just snaps into neutral. Like it is so terrible looking. It is so poorly animated. I don't know how useful it is, but it's just really funny. So
I like how a lot of the things are just cross Tekken. They're just, here's some stuff that people had in cross Tekken that we want to reuse.
Right.
So look, it makes sense because that stuff's in there. Might as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe we should talk about Omega mode at some point. Like I
kind of like if we get a chance to mess
sit
around
down
with it
and just like on a Monday show, just like here's everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, not for now. So let's talk about the actual patch.
Yes. Okay. So this is obviously going to affect a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that they obviously timed it right after Capcom Cup. I thought
very
that was
smartly
really
timed.
I thought that was really great.
Yeah, that way there was nobody who would say things like, well, I know that in 2 days my character is going to get X or Y or lose X or Y, and so like.
And it was smart that they didn't release the patch notes until then either. Yeah,
very smart. Very smart. So. You want to just go through the characters because it shouldn't take too long.
No,
most of them are
really fast,
pretty.
Most of them are going to be
minor.
Like, yeah. So Abel.
So Abel, pretty minor. Close standing overhead, damage. Well, maybe it's not that minor.
Well, they increased the damage, but now you can't link.
Right. I actually didn't read that you can't link at first. Yeah. That's so you can't link after overhead.
Yeah. So it does a lot more damage.
That's kind of weird.
I think they were probably scared of overhead stand short EX change of direction, maybe.
Right. I mean, presumably.
Right. So now it's +2 on hits. So nothing's fast enough anymore.
So counter hit only.
Yeah, only counter hit. But by itself, it went from 30 to 70 damage. And looks like 50 to 100 stun. So
man, it was 30 damage?
Yeah, because it was like the second part of a swing. Because remember it went kick or something? Or
I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't know, yeah.
But okay. Anyway, that doesn't sound like too big a deal. I mean, I saw people link out of it sometimes, but it didn't seem like it an integral part.
Right.
Anyway, Adon, apparently counter hit damage on MK was fixed.
So anything that says about a bug, you can just ignore it.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Far standing roundhouse can be used in air combos for the second hit only.
I mean,
does anybody ever do?
Never saw that happen.
Never saw it either. Akuma EX Hadouken attack startup reduced from 14 to 13
all
frames.
Hadoukens.
Oh, you're right. All Hadoukens.
All Hadoukens.
All regular Hadoukens.
Yeah, so it's 1 frame faster, which is actually pretty.
That matters, right?
I'm wondering now if low forward fireball is a true block string at point blank range. I don't know.
It probably is, because I know now it is for Dan, and Dan got the same change.
Okay. So now point blank low forward fireball. Nice. Okay.
Very nice.
Because before, even if he was like walking into you low forward fireball, you could uppercut in between.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a nice little buff for him.
Yeah.
They've changed his game plan, so for him to get that at least.
So Khalid says that it is now. So yeah. Sorry, sorry, Rocket. I'll stop hitting the table. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, the change now.
Crazy microphone now.
Yeah. Okay, so Boxer, Dirty Bull command changed from 720 to half circle back.
They can't make up their mind on those codes.
Who cares with this?
They've changed the code back and forth all day. So
yeah, I just don't think it's. Look, nobody's gonna pick the Ultra.
Yeah.
If you make it 1 frame, maybe a different story.
Right.
2 frames, 0 people are gonna pick it. So.
I always said that they should just do a Dirty Bull, just make it a real throw, make it do like 20 damage and like ridiculous stun.
Like as a regular command grab?
Well, just
or as an Ultra.
As an Ultra.
Okay.
So basically, you want to use it twice.
Yeah,
you know
that'd be cool.
It would be more utility than it would be.
100% agree.
Yeah.
But oh well. Blanca, crouching medium kick startup reduced from 5 frames to 4 frames. Advantage on hit also reduced from +5 to +4. Pushback on guard and hit reduced. So one of the things in Ultra, the first version, was that pushback was increased.
Right.
Some things didn't work that well. Now they work. It's just that it's a 1 frame link, and
it stayed a 1 frame link.
It stayed a 1 frame from link. I guess what I mean is into Ultra is a 1 frame link.
Yeah.
And also I'm pretty sure crouching light kick has the same advantage. So it's like I guess it doesn't really make any sense to me. Like why
low forward is going to reach a little bit further than low short, and I think they
that's fine. Yeah.
I think they just wanted to keep it so you could do low forward, but now low forward Ultra is harder.
But I don't know why.
But I mean, to be honest with you,
the pushback is fine. But
the pushback is fine, and now it's a 4 frame normal, which is actually kind of good.
That's fine. I just wish that they had made it a 4 frame normal, and that's the rest of it. Well, the pushback. Just don't make it a 1 frame but into itself. I don't know. Anyway, not a huge problem.
And Sykes and side scroll, I guess. No, I can't. That's. I'm just gonna say that.
Side scroll, I would say.
Oh, side scroll. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Viper emergency combination command changed from some numbers to other kinds of numbers. That's
really big, actually.
Yeah.
Because they try to change it. It used to be 2 quarter circle forwards plus punch. Then they changed it to spin kick with punch or super. But I guess still people kept messing up with the. They changed it to kick. All your size mill, thunder knuckles, everything like that, all punches, not gonna super by accident anymore. So I think that's a nice little
that definitely
change
makes
for
sense.
Her. Yeah,
that definitely makes sense.
Kami, literally nothing. I mean, if you don't count the bug.
Medium spin drive smasher bug fixed, where delay stand was not possible if the last hit connected grounded as a counter hit. That is so specific.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of them that are like that.
Yeah,
and I gotta wonder if all of that is because of Eternal Star.
I would think so, man.
Because he went through the game and did all that stuff. So.
Probably.
Yeah.
Cody, I know that he talked a lot about this. Let's see. Crack kick startup attack reduced from 15 to 14 frames. Zonk knuckle charge time levels changed. Let's see, from 60-90 120 to 60 120 190.
Wow. Okay, so it's really hard to get to 2 and 3 now.
So it's harder to get to 2 and 3.
Yeah, but it looks like 2 and 3 are now throw invincible until the end of the active frame. So they become anti-throw things, but you really have to predict when you're gonna get knocked down.
Okay. And then EX Criminal Upper Strike Invincibility.
Oh, also, by the way, the level 3 knockdown, you have like some juggleable thing that you can do with it now.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. EX Upper Strike Invincibility increased from 1 to 6 to 1 to 7, but I also think I saw him say that it's now no longer projectile invincible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Okay.
So things like Akuma jumps in with like air fireball.
Watson's asking how long we're gonna run the stream because he doesn't want to start until we're done. Dude,
what time is it now? I don't know, man. Like maybe half an hour.
Just start. I
not a big
don't
deal.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah. People can have more than one stream on at the same time. So if
Doesn't
you want to
bother
stream
me.
something, go for it. So.
Yeah, everybody, Eternal is listing in the chat unlisted changes.
Oh yeah.
And I'll try to put that in the YouTube version also.
Okay.
Okay, Dan. Yeah, right. So all the fireball attack startups reduced from 14 frames to 13 frames. I tested this. It's actually quite nice. So you can do, for example, close background house or close strong, looking for a frame trap.
Right.
And if you see that it's blocked, you can then do crouching medium kick fireball, and it's a true block stream.
Okay.
Even
okay.
from that distance.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice.
Okay. Cool. Nice. So Decapre. Wow.
Nothing else about Dan, huh?
Nothing else that I saw. So.
It doesn't really change things that much.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it does change some things, like hit confirming into crouching medium kick fireball FADC is more practical than it used to be. So, yeah,
Okay.
nothing major.
Okay.
Anyway, Decapre, but you're right to bring up Decapre because she got the business.
I
She
feel
is
like
good.
she might be most improved character.
She might be most improved character.
Yeah.
So far standing light punch can be canceled into rapid dagger on whiff and chain cancel in much the same way that like Chun can do that with shorts. Then far medium punch attack startup reduced from 7 to 5.
That's really good.
That's nice.
Because that's that far strong poke and it's
a nice little
chainable
button.
into fierce, right?
Yes,
So-
indeed. Crouching fierce is now focus cancelable.
That's
can do, like,
huge.
red
because
focus out of
Yeah, it combos from like max range. You can do low fierce, red focus, and it combos.
Yeah, for sure. EX Psycho Sting forward movement distance during the move is increased. Block stun increased by 4 frames. So that means it's now -1 after if you do EX Psycho Sting, that is to say the Dragon Punch flash kick move, FADC 4.
Right. They wanted to make it fair because everybody else's EX
Right.
uppercuts were safe on FADC, so they wanted to do that.
Indeed. Then all the versions of Psycho Sting invincibilities are increased from frames 1 to 5 to frames 1 through 8.
That's huge.
It's really nice. It still kind of sucks for her that the different regular versions are invincible to different things. Hits for one, throws for another, projectiles for another. That kind of sucks still, but at least it is more invulnerable. And EX is quite nicely invulnerable.
Yeah.
So, then Rapid Dagger, hit stun and block stun of the second to last hit increased by 4 frames. Easier to connect as a continuous block. If you recall, there were some instances where it was not a true block string, and the opponent could mash.
And not only that, but you can FADC dash combo now.
Right.
So you can actually boom FADC like strong, fierce red focus into ultra and stuff like that. She's got craziness now.
She has
got
some craziness,
now,
yeah. EX Spiral Arrow damage reduced from 160 to 120.
Okay.
I think that's fine. It's a
Yeah.
really good move, dude.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
is,
good.
it
So
is.
EX Scramble Light Medium version, when she disappears and follows up, are possible, and when follow-ups are possible, changed from 13 frames to 7 frames.
So basically, if you do EX scramble, you can cancel
You
it
can
into
cancel it
something
faster.
Yeah.
Right. EX Razor Edge Slicer, is that run slide?
Yeah.
Now projectile invincible until the end of active frames. Dang.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing. Okay. When inputs for anti-ground and anti-air versions of DCM, Ultra 2, overlap, priority is given to the anti-air version.
Which is nice.
And they changed something about the shortcut. Did you see Alioun's vid?
Yeah, he was like doing crazy motions.
He just like, he was just with Decapre, and he's like walking backwards, and Yun goes into the air, and he was like, Ultra! It was just like a 360 looking motion. It was like...
I think he was doing the classic original Guile code, the backwards 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was
that
doing,
could have been
right?
what it was,
That's how people used to do those motions. But I think when you did that before, sometimes the ground one would come out by accident and weirdness and stuff like that.
It's really good to have such a reactable Ultra for a character like that.
That thing is so fast.
It's so fast. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So I agree. She's very much improved.
She's
Good, better offense, better defense.
And it's funny too because I didn't even think she
Mobility.
was that bad. I thought she was already good,
think she
but
was bad.
now I think she's even better. So
sure,
yeah,
she is. DJ, Far Standing Fierce, will knock down on counter hit on crouching opponents. Already does on standers and crouchers.
right.
Light double rolling Sobat, Dread Kick, is now invincible below the knee until the end of active frames.
So it's back to how it was.
Back to how it was in 2012.
Sort of, except it still has better recovery. They made it from -3 to -4. They can never just give him a buff without nerfing something. But I mean, it went from -3 to -4. In the original, it was like -6 or something like that. So it's still better than it was before, but it's still punishable.
But it's pretty safe. Now, I mean,
distance-wise.
Yeah, right. Distance-wise, I tried to punish it with some 4-frame things, and I couldn't do it. So maybe I'm just getting it wrong, but I couldn't do it. EX Jackknife Maximum, first hit hitbox expanded downward, easier to connect on low state opponents. That's nice. I tried that. So DJ's wake up game now is, it used to be that you could just do crouching strong underneath everything. Crouching strong would beat EX machine gun upper, and it would whiff underneath EX up kicks. Now EX machine gun, now they both beat it.
Oh, okay. So in other words, EX machine gun upper got extra invincibility, which they didn't list here then.
I guess, or else I'm doing things differently, which totally could be the case.
Right.
Totally could be the case. But in any case, certainly EX up kicks will hit things higher up than they used to.
That's interesting. So it'll actually kick people on the ground then, huh? Oh, yeah. That's nice.
If you're doing crouching medium kick, you're still underneath it.
Right. If you're Ryu and those guys, right? Yeah. Okay.
So,
but EX
let me link people in the chat to all this.
Okay, and EX machine gun upper doesn't knock back as far.
Yeah.
So they said that you can do EX machine gun upper walk into ultra.
Yeah, I tried that myself. It works.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It wasn't even that hard. And you can do dash ultra now on everybody. It used to be only on certain characters.
That's right,
now it's everybody.
Right. Okay. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's not game changing, but it's certainly our little buffs that I'm sure DJ fans will be like happy about, if not satisfied with.
Dude, seriously, at this point, if I was a DJ fan, I would take anything. Because you're seriously like Oliver, just sitting there like, please, sir, may I have some more bread? You know what I mean? Seriously. There's a literary reference.
Hey, look at James.
It's so funny. I made a literary reference at Capcom Cup. I mentioned the monkey's paw, right? I mean, be careful what you wish for, right? And I was like, I mentioned monkey's paw. And someone said, I caught that Simpsons reference.
That is hilarious.
I was like, man, The Simpsons is a parody of a literary story. I was like, come on.
Dawson, back light kick recovery reduced from 8 to 7 frames, which means that it's now +3. That means it links into itself. It's nice, actually. You can do up to 5, between 4 and 5 back shorts. And then since you're linking, you can cancel the last one into EX, into whatever. But if you do EX fire, all non-dive kick jumpers, if they jump over you at that point, can't punish you for throwing the EX fire.
Oh, okay.
Which, for a sim player, is very nice. To be able to have a way to push the opponent out and then also to set things up at the same time. It's not easy to link back shorts. Of course, on block, it's not a tight block string.
You could actually plink it with medium?
It turns out that that's only Hakan.
Oh, really?
Hakan is apparently glitched or something. You can do it with him, but not with Awesome.
Okay.
So you just have to have back shorts or plink or select plink. But it's nice. Look, it's not what, again, same with DJ. Is it what sim players are looking for? It's not. But it is nice. And you can do back short, counter hit into stand jab, EX flame.
Right.
For however often you're going to try that. I don't know. Honda.
So Mike Ross has actually been saying that he thinks Honda's mid-tier now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He has there's some sick stuff that you can do with him now. But go through his changes.
Crouching jab, damage increased 40 to 50. Crouching light kick, damage increased 30 to 40. Both important for combos, so those are going to come up.
This is the big one.
EX 100 hands now automatically moves forward. So that means you can hold a charge while you're doing it.
You get way better combos.
Right.
Way better combos.
Have you tried stuff?
Okay, I was messing with them. So I just basically did low jab hands, close standing forward, fierce headbutt is a combo.
Close standing forward.
Into headbutt, yeah. So if you ever hit him with low jab hands, you just slide EX hands, you just start sliding forward, and then close forward into headbutt comboed. So it was actually really nice. And in fact, low jab EX hands, low jab EX hands, low jab EX hands, low jab EX hands, forward into headbutt. I mean, it was like you could totally do that.
Was it hard or?
I mean, that low jab EX hands repeated is something that you could do before in Ultra.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. But the fact that you can tack that at the end now and stuff like that is kind of nice. It's just really nice because you can hold a charge, and so you can do stuff. You can keep advancing on people. You don't lose, because before when you did EX and held forward, you couldn't do anything afterwards. Now afterwards, you're fully powered. You know what I mean? So I think that's actually a big buff.
So there's more reward for playing offense. You can actually deal damage. Okay, nice. Okay. And then Orochi Breaker command changed from 720 to half circle back.
3 punches.
Damage increased from 450 to 500.
Yeah. But I don't... You could still jump from his, right? Yeah, so I don't know.
Punisher only. Elena. Elena got some stuff.
Yeah, she got a lot of tweaks here.
She did.
But
Bunch
a lot
of
of it was
hurtbox
bug
stuff.
fixes.
Yeah, bug fixes, hurtbox fixes, yeah, for sure. But then there was some actual stuff. Crouching light punch hitbox expanded a little bit. Crouching medium kick is farther, which is nice for a character who has so many overheads to have a farther range low is actually a nice little change.
It probably should be worth mentioning, even though it's just a bug, but that stupid thing where you couldn't Tiger Knee special moves is gone.
Right.
So they fixed that with Hugo as well.
Right.
So,
light kick DP is actually 3 frames now as opposed to 6. That's really nice because she has a lot of +3 things. And it used to be that you'd have to like link +3 like crouching jab or something.
Right.
Now you can do DP if you're worried about execution, which is a lot easier.
Yeah.
8 scratch wheel, third hitbox expanded downward. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, scratch wheel, first hit now forces stand. So that gives you a way to combo into like stand fierce.
Okay.
She didn't have any
But
force
scratch
standers
wheel
before.
is the uppercut,
That's
isn't
DP.
it? Oh, it's the DP. So what do you... So
Because it does like multiple hits. So
right,
like,
so the forces stand now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can FADC.
I'm sorry, FADC then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, how do you
Yeah, no.
uppercut the fierce?
No, you're right.
Okay. Got it.
Link's tail, first hit pulls in the opponent. That's nice.
Oh, Hugo is still messed up?
I thought he was fixed too.
Oh, damn. That sucks. Okay.
It's too bad.
Okay.
I just heard about it. Let's see. Link's tail hitbox is expanded forward and upward. Rhino horn hits crouching opponents, first hit only. So she can do bigger combos mid-screen.
Okay.
Mallet smash, EX mallet smash is now -5 rather than -4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually significant because there's a bunch of characters who have like 5-frame DPs.
Right.
More characters can punish it more easily with normals. So that kind of sucks for her. Spin scythe, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, the dash through thing. Apparently it's not entirely fixed.
Oh,
and they also didn't fix the hitbox on it enough so that you know how it misses sometimes. It'll go like ba-bump, ba-bump, and then just one hit.
Right.
Apparently it still happens sometimes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I had heard that she can just do DP into FADC stand fierce, but apparently it has to be DP FADC into combo Link's tail FADC. Why don't you just do Link's tail FADC? Oh, because you have to stand them up with DP. Man, that totally sucks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha,
Never mind.
gotcha.
Then that's probably not worth it.
Okay.
But yeah, she got some nice buffs. A little bit of extra tools there. A little bit more punishable also.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how her hurt boxes are. I actually heard from Viserys that her crouching hurt box is now one of the taller ones.
Oh, interesting. I wonder, dude. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay.
Why?
Cool. Yeah, like how was?
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I know. Fuerte.
Just a bug.
I'm surprised that that's all that happened to him.
I'm so surprised.
I'm really surprised.
Happy but surprised.
Yeah.
Evil Ryu vitality down to 900 from 950. So 50 health nerf. I think that's fine. I don't think that 50 is nice for sure, but that wasn't why he was good. Like that 50 isn't something that he needs to save himself from like risky mix-ups.
Right.
He's just like hanging out at footsie range, dealing bajillions of damage, and he can still do that.
So, I think what that ends up doing is just making it so that he's not one of those let's run to him and be top tier kind of characters. Because it's not going to affect the best Evil Ryus. It's going to affect the average Evil Ryu. So I'm not.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Fei. Non-cinematic last hit of Ultra 1 reduced from 165 to 140.
Just to do less damage on FADC Chicken Wing Ultra.
Did we talk about Dudley? Did Dudley get nothing?
Yeah, Dudley was missing in there for some
Dudley got
strange
nothing.
reason. Yeah,
I see, except in these unlisted changes, let's see, EX short swing blow seems to be 20 frames startup.
I don't know what it
I don't
was
know what it
before.
currently is. Fuerte apparently can do more combos. On Abel, sweep backdash forward medium kick doesn't corpse. Oh, okay, whatever. Then for Fei, though, I brought this up because of Fei. Light Punch Rekka seems to have its pushback nerfed by very little, except at the tip where it has almost no pushback. Says he has to test more to confirm.
Okay, so, interesting, interesting. Okay.
That would be a little bit of change.
Okay.
But again, not that big.
Gen
in Mantis. Is that Punch?
Punch mode, yeah.
I never remember that.
No, this is... Yeah, this is Mantis. This is Crane.
Are you sure? How? Like, what percentage of sure are you?
Pretty... Because praying mantises are like this, right? So
I'm just ripping on you. Crouching medium punch damage increased from 60 to 70. Then...
Yakurenko, hand slaps, recovery...
Reduced by 1 frame from 18 to 17.
Okay, okay.
All right, maybe some characters can't punish. I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, super damage was reverted back to what it was. Remember in Ultra they lowered it from 300 to 250, so it's back to 300 now.
I'm down with that. Then some bug fix.
And then, oh no, that one's actually different.
Oh, yeah?
So remember the jump cancelable Ultra that when it locked him onto the floor?
Yes.
Now it will always lock him onto the floor. And
okay.
And they got rid of the jump cancelable version.
Okay,
So,
that's
so
nice.
they made it so that it always locks him on the floor. Because that Ultra was useless already anyway.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Goken, Forbidden Shoryu Bug. Well, okay, Ultra 1 stuff. Denjin, Hadouken, stun value scaling. When... Oh, in W Ultra, increased from 65% to 75%. Okay, that's nice. So it does more stun if you pick W. That's nice.
Okay.
Guile Ultra 1.
More invincibility.
From 1 to 6 frames to 1 to 9 frames. Okay.
I mean, that's it. That's all he got. So.
Okay, well. Hakan got some nice buffs. But it's not going to matter because nobody's going to play him. Crouching jab recovery reduced from 8 frames to 6, and advantage on block increased from 0 to +2, and on hit from +2 to +5. So now it links into itself, and also into other stuff like stand strong or toward short. And then when oiled, it can be chained.
Right, so you can go jab, 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 jab.
You're right, but more than that, he can do crouching short, crouching jab, then link into stand strong toward short.
Gotcha.
So he has look, he just has, I don't know when people are going to pick him up, but all right, but he has a lot easier combos.
All right, look.
Things changed from like 1 framers to 2 framers, and now you can even just chain stuff. And as opposed to in the previous version where chaining had some problems with linking afterward, totally easy
All
now.
right, look.
Come on, guys.
Ultra's going to get...
Also, before his jumping medium kick hitbox cross-up, super legit. It's like anybody's jump medium.
Oh, really?
It's like a Ken jump medium
They made
kick.
it better in Ultra, and it didn't feel any better.
It's 100% irregular cross-up.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Look, obviously Ultra next year, Capcom Cup, whatever. I need to get back into this game because I just need to play it. I just need to
win free money.
No, yeah, exactly. I need to win this tournament.
You're gonna pick this character that everybody thinks sucks, and you're gonna be like, "Here's a parry into 1 billion damage, and everything's a hard knockdown."
Right, because if you do that parry dash short, now you get a combo off of it, right? No, I mean, like, I just need to get familiar with the game again, right? So I just told myself I'm just gonna, instead of hunting for all these new characters, I'm just gonna play Cammy again. Screw it, whatever. Nice. Right, because then I don't have to learn 45 matchups or whatever like that. But you know what? I've got to pick up Hakan at the same time.
Somebody should do it.
I got to pick him up, dude.
It'll happen at some point. Well, I shouldn't even be confident. Street Fighter V will come out, and this will be an interesting bet. Will anybody have ever played Hakan seriously at a high level?
You know what's going to happen? He's going to be the new T-Hawk.
Right, yeah. 10 years later.
10 years later, when Korea is the only place still playing Street Fighter 4, when Street Fighter 6 is out, Hakan's going to be top tier all of a sudden.
Oh, it turns out that Hakan was pretty good. Oh. Anyway.
Hugo
got some nice buffs. Yeah. So his Dizzy Hurt box is the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
You just do your focus normal time, whatever you do. Stand jab now links into itself. So it's 11 frames to 7 frames recovery. It's now +6 rather than +2. On block, it's +2 rather than -2. Yeah, I don't know about those names, folks. I don't really agree with that. Hakan. Anyway, so that's really nice that he can link. So he can do like stand jab, then link into
low short into
lariat.
Or
Yeah, exactly. You can link it. You can actually do a hit confirm into lariat, which is very nice.
Yeah,
very nice to be able to do.
And I heard you can even do crazy combos like clap, low jab, low jab, low jab, low short into lariat. Like it still reaches from that far or something.
You can't do low jab, short. It has to be stand jab, unfortunately.
Okay.
And most characters don't get hit by stand jab. So if you see the opponent's crouching, you can't do the whole thing.
I see.
But,
Gotcha.
You know, so anyway, there's some limitations, but that's fine.
Okay.
Crouching roundhouse push box moved backwards. I never used that button. Couldn't even tell you.
Ass. Literally.
Yeah. Fierce SPD damage increased from 220 to 250 and stun from 150 to 200.
Dang.
It does nice. It's nice.
Dang, that's a lot of stun. Okay.
It's great because it used to be that you would always do EX ultra throw, the wall throw, if you had a chance, rather than SPD. But now, we'll see.
It's so funny. I really feel like they buffed him because Japan keeps insisting that he sucks. And now, I mean, like, I think it was Jibbo who was saying, like, he's probably, like, he's definitely, like, you know, high mid-tier, you know what I mean? The top of the mid-tier now, so.
I think that's right.
Or better.
Yeah. ML Swear, look, he's a very talented player. If he traveled more, then maybe that'd be a different story.
Yeah, absolutely. ML Swear is really good. But I mean, he hasn't.
It's not happening.
He hasn't gotten to get around as much. So.
Anyway. Okay, so this is a nice one on clap. The hurt box from wrist to tip is now projectile invincible until the end of active frames. His hurt box is changed. The pushback on hit is a little bit bigger, and when nullifying projectiles, the attack still occurs. I've been playing online just a little bit with him, not too much. And it's considerably easier to do clap through fireballs. It really is.
Yeah. And apparently it'll still hit someone if you're right next to them, so it can erase projectile and hit. Now
it pushes back more. So the old combos, it used to be if you landed a fierce clap from any range, you would move yourself forward into the whole staircase. Fierce, strong EX jab, you were close enough. Now no longer, but it's, you know, whatever.
Okay.
Not a big deal. EX backbreaker damage 180 to 160. The horizontal travel distance is less, so it's the same on the way up, same grab range, but once it's no longer grabbing, it basically falls straight down. It's kind of weird looking.
Yeah, I heard it's I haven't seen it, but I heard it looks janky. So
it's janky.
Yeah.
Backbreaker input is less likely to occur accidentally. I find that it happens a little bit less accidentally, but dash into Meat Squasher still gives me DP sometimes. So. Super. Yeah, counter hit damage on some stuff. Hammer Mountain Super is now fully invincible until the end of active frames on the first stage. Basically like how it was in the arcade.
Right.
But basically, if somebody throws a fireball from 3/4 screen and they don't have 2 bars to FADC that puppy, you are in there. It's really easy. It really is. I mean, it's not. You're not going to react to Guile at that range, but like anybody else,
right? I mean,
Ryu, Dhalsim,
the only
Poison.
thing that doesn't make that too good is that Hugo might want to use EX meter a little bit more for like EX shoot down backbreaker and stuff like that. But
it comes up. Sure.
I think it'll definitely.
It's very useful.
Yeah,
it really is.
So
they helped him in matchups where he has trouble getting zoned out. Basically, the palm, the clap, and the super are really nice. And the jab is just useful in general. You get to make nice frame traps out of it. You get nice hit confirms.
You can probably whiff it a lot more too.
Whiff it
just
more easily.
Just poke, randomly.
For sure. So he's definitely a better character.
Okay, Ibuki. The backhand punch could be canceled on whiff. I
Not
guess.
anymore.
Okay.
Some crap about Ultra. Then Juri, close stand jab hitbox during feng shui is the same size as when normal.
That's definitely an eternal star fix. So.
Yeah. Close standing medium kick first hit forces stand. Okay. That's cool. I haven't really looked at this. 1 through 6 frames are grounded and thrown. Well, okay. Thrown invincible.
Fuhajin.
Project. Oh, yeah. The fierce. Is it fierce? I don't even know. It's not roundhouse? How do you do those
fireball?
things? Yeah, fireball?
It's kick.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the projectile, the strongest projectile, doesn't hit crouching opponents anymore.
Right, yeah, which makes sense. Because before, Hugo would crouch right through the medium one, but then the up one, he would block it, which was really dumb.
So that's nice. So another little buff for Hugo, basically, because nobody else cares about that. But this is nice too. The projectile store super meter building is a little bit different. So
Oh, it's just a little
in general.
increased. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So if
okay.
you let's see, super meter. So the attack part of it, that is the storing, is reduced from 20 to 10 meter building. The fireball part is increased from 20 to 30 on hit and 10 to 15 on block, but
Right.
same on whiff, I guess. So that means that she has a little bit more value out of pressuring people, a little bit less about just running away, building stuff.
So Ken
Nice.
got only 2 nerfs.
Ooh, but the crouching medium kick thing is it's there. I saw a picture.
Yeah.
It's noticeable. It's not gigantic, but
Right, but
a little bit
it
worse.
just doesn't hit a little as far as it used
Correct.
to. Right. But then you can't do the plink air tatsu, so you can't run away anymore. So
nice.
yeah.
I'm down. Bison, his medium kick scissors, first hit pushback is reduced, which means it's a lot easier to get red focused afterward.
Which is cool.
It's great, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really nice. So he has more effective damage. I feel like this is what they intended in Ultra in the first place, but he just didn't get it. It wasn't practical for a lot of the situations. Now it is. So that's nice.
Okay. So Slayer says it's a nerf overall because you store approximately 4 for each you throw previously.
I'm not sure what that means, but I guess the takeaway is that Juri's
okay.
meter building got nerfed just in general
Okay.
on Fireball.
Okay. So Makoto, nothing really, just a bunch of bugs, right?
Some crap.
Yeah.
Oni EXDP second hit is now FAD-seeable. Frickin' these names. Rakan Dantojin damage increased from
That's the
110 to
demon
120.
slash.
Demon slash. Stun increased 130 to 150.
Okay.
Poison vitality down to 950 from 1,000. Hurt box during standing and crouching hit stun expanded. Okay. It gets hit more by combos.
Oh, that Tiger Knee. Yeah, you're right. They didn't say anything about Hugo's Tiger Knee
that's true.
motion, so they fixed it for Poison and Elena, but they left it for Hugo.
That's weird. Back throw no longer registers during negative edge.
I didn't even know that was
Wow.
a thing. That's crazy.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
But that's good that they fixed it. Let's see. EX Ailess Edge, now easier to connect on point-blank opponents. Okay, that's cool. What I hope this means is that the hitbox of it is moved backwards slightly. Because it used to be that if you're very close, you would throw it, and there was this gap.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
in some
interesting.
situations.
Okay.
But it was just weird to deal with her projectile because I always felt like it wasn't where it looked like. It was like back here. You know, it's like here's the like little thing, the little crescent, and like the hitbox is actually here.
Right.
It's very weird.
Right.
So I hope that this means that they change
Okay,
that in general, but at
okay.
least for EX.
Right. So all the Whip of Love's hitbox is greatly expanded because there were distances where you do low forward Whip of Love and it would just miss. So I guess maybe it hits easier now. So
It wasn't a huge problem as far as I know, but okay.
Love
Me
Me
Tender
Tender.
damage 90 100 to 70 80. That's not an insignificant nerf. On whiff only, recovery increased from 16 to 19 frames.
That's really weird. That's a weird change because then that means if it hits, it's still the same, but if it whiffs, then all of a sudden.
So you have to place it a little bit better, I guess. I mean, that sounds fine to me. It doesn't sound like a big deal. Poison Kiss throw range expanded. EX kissed by DP first hitbox is bigger. That's nice too.
Okay.
That's nice too.
Rolento stuff got a lot of things too. So.
Yeah, close roundhouse stun reduced from 200 to 150.
Yeah, because you can combo it all over the place, right? So
Presumably.
yeah.
Far stand medium punch active frames
That's
3 frames to
nice.
5, so better anti-air.
Yeah, that's better. You can time it. It's easier to time.
Far stand fierce second hitbox expanded upward slightly. So
It also looks like it hits a little further.
is it farther also? That'd be
I
great
think
if it
so,
did, because
yeah,
definitely there are ranges where it hits once and then not
Right,
the
so
rest.
Raph, OAR Raph actually did a video and it looked like he was hit. He said
That's good.
it looked like it hit further. So yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. EX Patriot Circle now moves slightly forward before the first hit, so now you can do combos in the EX Patriot Circle better.
He goes far.
Is it far?
Yeah, he goes far. And basically,
yeah?
he noted one thing is that because it goes further, before when you hit with the tip of it, you weren't close enough to do close fierce juggle. Now you will always be close enough to do a close fierce juggle afterwards.
Interesting. Oh, that's very nice for him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stinger knife attack 1 frame hitbox expanded downward.
Yeah, I guess the first frame.
I guess that's what that means. You're gonna have to help me on these names. Mekong Delta attack hit effect of the roll attack changed from knockdown to grounded hit on counter hit.
Yeah, that was big. So that's hop back, roll forward.
Okay.
That one was big. Raph basically said that, you wanted to hit confirm it into red focus or something like that, right? But if you counter hit him, it popped him up into the air, and then your red focus would whiff.
Got it.
So now it doesn't do that anymore.
That's nice.
Right? But the EX one always pops them up now, apparently. So EX Mekong Delta attack is also safer on block. It's -5 now instead of -10. And like I said, every hit is a knockdown now. So it just rolls into him and juggles him the whole entire way.
Okay.
So.
Cool, man. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's right. And they said on counter hit, if you do the roll, Raph showed this, if you do the roll and counter hit them, you can FADC forward into Raw Ultra.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to be...
Which Ultra 2?
Either of them.
Really?
Either
Okay.
of them, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
EX Mekong Delta Air Raid.
That's off the wall.
Okay. First 10 frames after activation changed from projectile invincible to strike and projectile
So now
invincible.
it's actually a wake up. It's actually a wake up for 10 frames.
Do you know if they changed how controllable
I
it
don't
is?
think so.
Probably not.
No,
I probably would have said,
not.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Additional attack advantage reduced from -3 to -5. I don't think I know about that.
Advantage reduced from -3. So it sounds like they made it so that if you do the EX one and then you do a move, he has 2 extra frames of recovery when he lands or something. Or I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure. Air raid is the overhead leap, apparently.
Oh, is it?
It's not wall jump. That's what everybody in the
it's
chat
a
is
spin
saying.
Kick.
Come on,
it's
James.
A spin kick. Okay. Every time I hear air raid, I think
Look,
it's
dude,
coming.
I have no idea what these
Look,
things
I'm
are.
gonna tell
They're
you,
terribly named.
dude. Rolento's moves, I get confused the most
Every
out
time.
of everybody,
Every time.
for sure. Even an Alpha 2, Alpha 3,
Just
I
very
always got him confused.
stupidly
So,
named.
yeah.
Anyway, but that's okay. So that's nice. So
Okay.
So EX overhead.
Okay.
EX overhead punch
Okay.
is actually hit invincible. That's very nice.
Okay.
Well, that sounds great. It
Okay.
sounds definitely a little bit improved.
Okay.
Rose EX Soul Spiral chip damage 30 to 33.
Dude, that's huge.
Major.
That's gonna change the entire way she plays. Now she's just gonna Soul Spiral you all day and make you block and get those 3 extra chip damage. It's too good. I don't know.
It's so good. Well, we'll see. Hopefully they'll ban her in the future.
Ryu is big.
I like Ryu. Yeah.
Ryu is
close
big.
stand roundhouse recovery increased from 15 to 17. Hit and block stun increased by 3 frames. Hit and block stun on crouching opponents increased by 2 frames. And the second hit is now FADC-able.
So you can FADC and do crazy things like combos afterwards and stuff like that. But
You can do red focus
right.
if you'd like. The bigger one, though, is
Yeah.
that jab fireball projectile speed is reduced a little bit. Fierce fireball speed is increased a little bit. So now the variance between the two is considerable.
Look, I turned on Ryu Omega mode. I mean the patch, right? And I threw a fierce fireball, and I could see it faster. I didn't think
Oh, yeah.
I would notice it.
Me too.
But it was blatantly faster.
Yeah.
And so now it's a true block string at a lot further ranges if you do low forward into fierce fireball, and his projectile game is going to be
So much better. It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier tonight, before I came over, I was playing against Plan to Win's Ryu, and I had never played against this new Ryu. And I was Geef, and I was like, you know, hanging out at normal ranges. I'm like used to working. And he was tagging me with fierce fireball. I was like, what's going on? I couldn't react in time.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that change to Ryu because that made his fireball game more powerful, which it should have been all along, right? So
yeah, I think he has more effective damage from close roundhouse, and he has way better projectile game.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really nice way to differentiate him and Evil Ryu.
Yeah. I wonder if it's harder to neutral jump jab fireballs now for some
I'm
characters.
sure it is.
Okay.
Maybe not impossible, but I'm sure it's tougher.
Right. Okay.
Sagat. Tiger Cannon Ultra 2 air hit damage increased from 253 to 255 to 303.
There's your buff, Sagat players. You don't have to, think he sucks anymore.
Well, I think that's nice. If there's a more reason to use Ultra 2, I feel like Ultra 2 is the more useful one in a lot of situations. Like, it's great to be able to do, like, EX Tiger shot than Ultra 2 from far away.
Actually, I guess more McGill. I really hope so. I would love to see Daigo. I would love to see Daigo back. I mean, if Ryan Hart proved anything,
yeah, I think
Ryu is still not a bad character. So
totally agree with that. Sakura EX Shumpukyak, first through third hits, force stand on hit.
Yeah.
Push block expanded downwards, so no longer flies past the opponent.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. EX Fireball projectile
This one's
speed
interesting.
now changes according to the button combination pressed for first level charge only. Okay. Recovery after the attack reduced by 4 frames, so now it's a 44 frame total rather than 48. So okay, her EX Fireball is a little bit more useful.
Yeah, and
I like it.
I mean, someone said it's like noticeable between them all.
Okay.
And apparently, light medium is jab, medium heavy is strong, and jab fierce is like the fastest one, which seems backwards of what it should be.
Feels like I feel like they do a different combination for like every character.
Yeah,
they do it for.
it's different every time. So
Seth, health increased from 800 to 850.
that's crazy.
That's nice. I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's useful. That's basically it. But that's nice because I was talking about Evil Ryu. The 50 is not that big a deal because he's not the kind of character that puts himself in bad situations. He doesn't need that much life. This character does put himself in bad situations. So having 50 more life, if you can get hit once more as Seth, that totally means that you could win the round.
And he's not as much of a glass cannon as he used to be in terms of offense on the offensive side. So he doesn't need to be a glass cannon on the defensive side as badly anymore. So
Right.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
T-Hawk. Oh, I like Hawk stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, there's some negatives, but
Dude, they gave him a red focus combo.
exactly that's what I'm talking about. Right. So he got this bug fixed on the throws. Some characters
Right,
had light Condor Spire attack startup is increased from 11 to 15
That's
frames.
fine. It was stupid how
It was so fast, and it's
Yeah.
it was 20 frames before, so now it's still 5 frames faster than that than
But
in
it's just
2012.
it's not ridiculous.
So it's kind of in between usefulness, which is fine. Medium Spire from
that
14 to 17, fine.
still faster than the original light one.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. So his mobility is a little bit worse, but still better than 2012. Fine. Medium DP now does 2 hits, and the first hit causes grounded hit stun and forces stand. It also, the damage is from
Split,
150
yeah.
to 90-60, so the first hit is
Yeah,
90.
yeah,
Okay. Stun from 200 to 150 to 50.
Yeah.
But now the bigger thing is that it is focus cancelable. So you can do medium Dragon Punch, red focus, and it hits.
He actually has a red focus combo. He was the only character who had nothing that could combo into a red focus, and now he does. So that's really cool.
Yeah, totally. So I went in the lab and I did some combos. Oh, it also means that the second hit, by the way, is now it juggles. That's
Oh,
unlisted.
yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you can do, for example, like you can do close strong, EX Spire, medium Dragon Punch.
Oh,
The
okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so you can do, on a bunch of characters you can do two strongs.
Oh, that's right. Hakan still can't combo into a red focus attack. EX red focus, huh?
Really? I guess you're right.
I gotta check now, because I actually...
No, I think I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I actually wrote it down for every character, so... But, keep going.
Yeah. And so anyway, for example, on some characters you can do close strong, medium punch, DP, red focus cancel, red focus hit it, then dash up Ultra 1 for like 500 or 600 damage.
Yeah. No, everyone's right. Yeah, you can't do it with Hakan still. Poor Hakan.
Yeah, so I mean, he definitely has better combos up close, which is nice.
Yeah, I like it. I'm glad they gave him something.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm down. Vega. That bug where some crazy stuff happened.
Bug, yeah, basically.
It's gone. Same with Yang. Bug is gone.
No other changes. Interesting.
Yeah. Yun. Let's see. Far stand jab, hit effect during engagement on air, counter hit, change from air reset to knockdown. Okay. Jab, shoulder.
Tetsuzanku is the shoulder.
Stun reduced from 200 to 100. Super meter built from 30 to 20 on activation, 60 to 30 on hit, 30 to 14 on block. So he builds meter a little bit worse.
I also heard it was slower, but I guess maybe not. I thought I heard somewhere that it was slower, but okay.
Yeah, same can. He can just do back fierce.
Okay.
That is to say red focus combos. Then EX Lunge Punch is now not +1 on block, it's -1 on block.
I don't know why they put
Not
it back
a
to
big deal.
I don't know why they put it to +1 in the first place.
I fully agree with you,
Yeah.
but it's not that big a deal that it's -1. I feel like he's the same character.
Yeah, he's not that much. I mean, I like that because that's the way it should have been all along.
That's
frankly.
totally fine.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, I
what
feel
it
like I
is.
haven't heard any Yuns complaining.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would. It's fine. Zangief.
Dude.
My man Zangief. He got only 2 changes, but they're 2 of the more significant, I would say. So jab, green hand, horizontal travel distance reduced. It just says reduced in the change list. So I thought at first, it's not going to be that big.
Right.
Because usually they'll say like greatly reduced.
Right.
It's greatly reduced.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's almost kind of weird looking. It's like he goes like this, and then rather than going forward like he always has 100% of games that's been in, he just stops.
Oh, I see. He kind of goes and then turns in place, kind of.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, it's weird looking, but it's definitely worse. So now you can't punish things like Akuma sweep except for if he's point blank. So it's definitely worse for that.
I mean, look, let's put it this way: being able to punish things with jab green hand was stupid in the first place.
I don't think it's what they intended at all.
Right. Zangief should never have that ability. To be honest with you,
I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
It's tougher to chase down if you do. Like for example, jab, 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 stand short, green hand. Light punch used to hit there. Light punch, green hand, not anymore.
Okay. So it's not even just the recovery.
It's not just
even
recovery.
Even while he's attacking, he goes shorter as well.
So now, in order to stay in range for pile driver, afterward, even for jab SPD, you have to only do light punch, or short kick. You can only do 2.
Oh, okay.
Some characters you can do 3,
Now,
but for the most part,
after
only 2.
SPD, if you whiff a medium green hand, were you punishable?
It's totally fine, dude. In fact, you can do medium green hand, crouching jab, and you still safe meaty. You can still safe meaty Rose, EX spiral. You can jump out of Ultra Ones from Geef and Hakan and stuff. It's totally fine.
And yeah, Slayer, that's definitely also a point too. Now jab green hand actually works better against fireballs.
It does, yeah.
To erase fireballs.
Right, because you don't put yourself in quite as much of a risk. It used to be that like you could nullify a fireball, it wasn't that easy, but you could. But then you get punished by sweep or something because you always put yourself into a bad situation.
Right,
but not anymore.
But the other change,
the bigger
EX
one,
green hand.
EX green hand.
Oh my god!
This is probably my #1 buff in the whole game. Yeah, I really think so. It's ridiculous. It's so good. EX green hand forces people to stand. We were talking about this just the other day, if you recall, how a lot of people didn't know that crouching characters wouldn't get hit by EX hand red focus cancel.
Yes.
We heard it on commentary all the time. Why didn't he do red focus? He had a chance. He didn't have a chance because it didn't hit crouching characters except for just a couple of situations. So, for example, if Ken does like far crouching medium kick, as Geef, you could do stand short EX hand to punish, which was nice. You were close up, but you couldn't get red focus cancel. But now you can. So if you're half a screen away, characters take a risk that they're going to get crumpled every time they press a button. It's like so good. So, oh my god.
At first, when I didn't know it whiffed on crouching characters. Like, remember, we played, and you would jump a screen away and start kick layering, and I would just get terrified, right? Then when I found out you could fight it while crouching, I was like, okay, that's a good trade-off.
Right.
Because this is way too good.
Right.
But if I poke with crouches, I'm okay. Now that's not good enough anymore. Now it'll work on it. So Snake Eyes' whiff punish, stand short into EX green hand. Doesn't matter if you whiff a crouching move. Doesn't matter if you whiff a standing move. He will get that every single time.
It's so dangerous. It's so crazy. And so it's not just footsies, right? Low tiger shot. Now can get crumpled. If you jump in and the opponent has a crouching anti-air and they mistime it, crumple.
Yep.
There are so many situations. Some moves recover crouching, crumple. It's seriously ridiculous. I mean, I made a joke Zangief wish list last week, right? One of the things I put on there was that focus always hits,
right?
Because I was trying to make this thing happen, where EX hand to focus always hit. And they did it anyway.
Dude, you're
on my joke wish list.
You are like on pure, like every time you joke about something, it comes true.
Apparently.
Between Charlie and always being able to hit with that.
Apparently. Yeah. It's so good.
It's a lot better than people are giving it credit for.
It really is,
It really is.
No, I don't want to downplay the jab green hand thing. For sure his pressure is worse and his punisher is worse. So is he better overall? I'm not sure. I feel like his matchups are just worse. Like Akuma is probably worse because you can't punish sweep. Rose, you can't punish sweep, etc. There are these matches. But where the opponent wants to spend time crouching in a poke or an anti-air, I feel like Geef just got significantly better.
Dude, if Sagat throws a low tiger, EX green hand, red focus, works now.
That's so good. Oh, man. So today on live, I was playing, right? And I went back to this old strategy I started with when Ultra came out of just running away and lariating all the time. And it's so good. Oh my god. I have meter all the time, and I'm just like, I literally turtle with Zangief, and I'm just spinning, and it gets to the point where like my opponent's like, all right, I'm gonna stop. I should stop throwing fireballs. This is bad. And then I'm like, all right, like, first of all, jab green hand, if I whiff it, I don't get busted for it anymore. Right. So I can be over there and whiffing jab green hand, and I'm cool. But yay, I made the opponent stop throwing fireballs.
It's good.
It changes things. It really does. So, anyway, a lot of interesting changes there. Who do you think are the
winners?
Yeah, who are the winners? Yeah.
Decapre.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Zangief. I actually do feel like Zangief is better. Like, I know the jab green hand thing, but look, Zangief was scary even before he had that ridiculous jab green hand. So,
always has had good pressure.
Right. So Snake Eyes was good before Ultra. We did fine with him. So I don't think it's as big of a nerf as people think it is, that jab green hand. You know,
the thing that some people are talking about is how it's harder to do. You can't do like crouching jab, option select, jab green hand to chase down back. That's just quite as well.
Right, yeah.
You can do strong, and it hits most people out of the air, and they're not going to punish you for that.
Right.
So you just have to change the buttons. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
I think I would say Decapre. It sounds like Rolento got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but Rolento was kind of bad in the first place, right?
But
so.
well, I'm not saying I think he's top tier now, but
I see. He got
seems like a winner in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds very nice for him. Now some characters were not changed. Dudley, Chun, Cammy.
Well,
Cammy got nothing.
Cammy had that one bug fix.
Bug fix. Okay.
Yeah,
Yang had only a bug fix. What do you think about them not getting changes?
A lot of them I think were fine. In fact, I'm glad. I'm glad they didn't change things just to change things.
Totally agree with that. That's awesome.
I'm happy about that.
That's great.
And to be honest with you, I actually really like how Cammy is right now. So the only thing I would have liked to have changed, honestly, is that Fierce Hooligan into Dive Kick is easier. The Fierce Hooligan into Dive Kick just like doesn't come out. It's so hard to do. But outside of that, nothing really. I'm glad. I'm glad they didn't do changes for the sake of changes. In fact, the changes that were in this was way more than I was expecting. Honestly, I didn't think this many characters were going to get changes. So, but it sounded like a lot of it was bug fixes, so that's fine.
I'm very glad that it was not bigger than it was. That it was not that big of a change. Even for characters that did get a bunch of changes. Capri got some stuff, but it's not like, I don't feel like she's game-breakingly better or worse. And it's not the case that it tends to be where like the top tier gets mauled. They're like almost the same. So I really like it. It brings the bottom tier up a little bit. It brings the mid tier up a little bit. It brings the top tier up or down like very, very small amount. Some characters up there, it's the same. So I think it's great. For the characters who didn't get anything, I think Dudley's great. I think he's a good character.
Dude, Dudley didn't need any changes.
Dudley didn't need changes.
He didn't need changes.
I don't know what Chun would have needed. I mean, nothing big, for sure. Yang, I feel like he's a good character.
I think Yang could have used something slightly, but yeah.
But yeah, I really like.
To be honest, though, honestly, I literally think that he honestly could have literally used like a small little change. To be honest.
Where are you going with this? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. That's 1.04. I like it. It's
the most balanced Street Fighter 4 already previously.
I think you're right.
And now I think it's even more balanced, honestly.
Right.
I literally think it's mostly,
I mean, who if you even had to pick, like, who's the top tier? Especially narrowing it down to 5, as people were trying to do on Twitter. It's silly to me.
It's impossible.
Silly.
It's impossible. I mean, I will keep going back to our joke that there are 20 characters in the top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really feel like top tier is like 8 or 9 characters. It's like really big. And look, even the bottom characters got something. Not what they wanted, but they're better than they were before.
Honda's better than he was before. Dawson was a tiny bit better than he was before.
Cool.
DJ is a little bit better than he was before.
They're all better. So, it's really hard to argue.
Yeah. I'm happy
and they buffed Hakan again.
I'm going to play that character.
All right.
I'm totally going to play that character.
Yeah, the cross-up is really nice.
So the nice thing is, too, is that I don't have to do any research with that character because you know everything about him. So I'll just ask you about everything. And
like, why? Like, you can chain into linking after. It's just like, all right.
Man.
It'll never happen. Nobody will ever travel with him and do well.
Yeah, and so I guess outside of that, the only thing is there anything else you want to talk about the patch?
No, that's it.
I mean, I guess the only other real news is that Super Arcade is moving, and I guess Watson is doing a stream talking about the reasons for that and stuff like that. So we have no comment on that.
Don't know.
Also, they just announced Wednesday Night Fights is doing an online edition. We don't know any details about it, so
Indeed. Interesting though.
No comment about that either.
But
so.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there's something that we wanted to talk about that we missed. Oh, Guy didn't? They didn't change?
Yeah, I don't think it changed.
Yeah, they didn't change for Guy.
Guy didn't change either.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal either.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Like news-wise, I mean, stuff like Riptor is coming out. Riptor is coming out.
Yeah, Riptor.
Yeah, and I will say this.
She has Flame Carpet.
Always hated Riptor in the first Killer Instinct. I just thought it was just such a stupid design or something.
Why?
Really, I don't know. It's dumb. Like one of her moves was like flipping upside down and landing on you with its back. I mean, like, why are you doing that as a dinosaur, right? I don't know. I think Riptor looks really kind of cool.
Yeah, her design looks great. I watched a little stream about it.
Yeah.
I love the Flame Carpet stuff. I love that all the Fierces are little chip normals that fire. It seems cool.
So yeah. Oh yeah, Yatagarasu Beta.
Oh, Yatagarasu Beta. Yeah. So if you have a beta key, please try it out. James and Max and I are doing commentary. I haven't had a chance yet to go play. I guess I'll do that tonight. I really want to see if So I've heard different results. Some people say that my commentary is funny because I try to be like a sarcastic douche, and some people say that it's boring.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's very rarely am I like all excited.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to be the sarcastic, just kind of dismissive douche.
Dude, I heard Juicebox totally trashed my commentary. It was like he just didn't think I tried or something like
really?
that. So yeah.
That's
I mean,
funny.
To be honest with you,
because you put a time in that.
Well, I totally understand where he's coming from because I tried really hard not to go crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I tried to make it sound as much like normal commentary, kind of, because I was really scared if all I did was make puns that pretty much you would basically want to kill me, like, after you've heard the same pun 17,000 times. You know what I mean? So I tried to make it pretty normal, and I saved the puns for one particular specific case.
Okay.
You know. But
they put my rooster in.
Yeah, they put the cockadoodle-doo. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Somebody asked me on Twitter, "Hey, why do you say cockadoodle-doo?" And I just had to make something up, and I was like, "Because it's when random super happens."
Oh, is that when it is? Okay, I was good at asking what the case is. Yeah.
And I was like, "It's because you were too cocky." But actually, at the time, there was no reason at all. I just was like, this will be funny.
Right. Yeah. Why does everyone keep telling us that Flo is out of retirement? I mean, was he ever really retired? I mean, yeah, I guess he didn't play that many fighting games as much anymore, but...
I'm not sure.
I have no idea what that means.
Apparently, he has to work for donut money, according to somebody in the chat.
Dude,
there.
who knows what the heck is going on?
Flo has to work for donut money. Flo doesn't have to work for any money.
Oh, it's the same person saying it all the time. Okay.
Anyway.
Impersonation?
Really?
Someone said your DSP impersonation is top
notch.
I
did. Yeah, that's right. I did something like that.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, try it out. Anything else to talk about?
I mean, I'm sure there's lots of little things, but...
Maybe
soon
we'll do Xrd.
Are we going to do a show next week? Because it's obviously...
Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Yeah, because the 23rd is next Tuesday, right? Did you want to do a show that day?
I can do a show.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have anything to do on Christmas.
Okay. I don't know if I'm busy or not yet, and it might even be a dry run in the new environment as well. That's right. There is one thing I really wanted to do here. I hope it's not too late, actually.
Okay.
Let's see.
Some new tech coming up. Also, there's a cat.
Is there a cat?
Yeah,
oh yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, I'm running a poll, guys. I'm running a poll. I want to know what you guys want to see as the background of our new studio. Right? So I have only 3 options right now, which is green screen, which is one of the ideas that we want to do.
Okay.
Figures, which is just keep doing this kind of thing, and I'd probably add more if I did this, right? Or other, if you just don't think either of those is a good option and you'd like to see something different.
Okay.
So I'm going to open this poll. You're going to see that in the chat. Boom, poll opened. Type exclamation mark vote figures, exclamation mark vote green screen, or exclamation mark vote other. So just start typing your vote in, guys, that way. So yeah, just type in the votes like that. So
just some of the reactions.
So yeah, anything else that you want to talk about or anything like that?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I would look, if we don't do Xrd next Monday, then we'll have to do it well, maybe not. I guess the next Monday after that is going to be taken up. So.
Oh, that's right. Who could we get to do Xrd? Should we try to get Sanchez in there?
Yeah, we can ask him. There's a couple people in SoCal we can ask who will be helpful for that for sure.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, we'll try to get that done.
Okay.
Try to do an Omega thing, etc. I don't know. That's it.
Try to figure out. I mean, you know what the worst thing about Omega mode is?
Yeah.
There's no move list for it.
Yeah.
There's no in-game move list for that. You literally just have to be like, what do my characters do? If you don't know about any of the codes,
Arcade
you don't know any of
style.
the codes. It's really weird.
I only did one thing with arcade with Omega. I just tried Dalsum and I dashed forward and it was cool. You just float.
Yeah. He floats. So.
You can juggle EX Yoga Flame into Ultra 1.
Oh, really? Nice.
All right, that's it.
Okay, I guess, should I close the poll now then?
Yeah, let's close the poll. It's fairly lopsided, I would say.
Yeah, it looks like it. So I'm going to close the poll right now.
Bam.
There you go. Close the poll.
What are the results, James?
Let me show you guys really quick. Let me see if I can just do this. Let's do... I'm just going to set it up so they can see it. Sorry, hang on. This is going to take a little bit.
Yeah, no big deal.
Oh, there we go. So let's increase it like this. Apply changes, close, and here are the results. Boom.
Da-na-na.
So apparently people want more figures.
Apparently so. What if it was figures on the green screen?
Ooh, that would actually be interesting. So we have the figures and the green screen back there.
Yeah.
We have a lot of options that we can try.
We do have options.
Yeah,
I mean, we can try stuff regardless.
Yeah.
But this is interesting. Thanks for the feedback, folks.
Yeah.
Definitely
sure.
appreciate it. A bunch of people screwed up their votes. Good job, folks.
What, invalid vote? No, dude, people just do that on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
Every time, I swear.
All right, that's it.
Can't take our serious poll seriously. Honestly, guys, you actually, in my opinion, actually need to honestly vote honestly.
I mean, that's the case.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Honestly. God. Anyways, okay.
For some unknown reason.
Did you see that video that someone put together? Okay. Well, I'll talk to you about it later on.
All right, man. Later, everybody.
Okay, peace out, everybody. Peace.